Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2.
Try and muscle for the first down.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Touchdown, North Texas. No chance to catch him.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Our offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's swarmed by the defense.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about third down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they could dial up.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Gators will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, you can't criticize this coach for being too conservative, can you? This guy's going for it on 4th down deep in his own territory. You have to have the utmost confidence in your offense to be able to execute that. And in this case, they proved him right.
He's running out of time here. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the 1st?
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Gators are on the move here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here's the option play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. First down. Looking to throw the football.
Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
The offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. Coach spends a timeout to get his defense on the same page. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, North Texas.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the punt team heads onto the field, but it's third down.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Sticking with the running game. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He'll ride the back again here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. 2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Florida. And they go in front here in the second half. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback. And you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the North Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the mean green offense is back on the field now. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Ball carrier finding open space. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They're going to run it. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And they pick up the first on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Makes a nice move there. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offense.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
BAT puts him up 3.
Kick is good.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
North Texas, 17. Florida, 14.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Gators offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
He's brought down out at the 46. Gators looking to run some tempo here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made inside the 10. And they finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, North Texas 17, Florida 14.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Gators. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll try a pass here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. They'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Gives it to the back. Fights through the tackler. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Get some space around the 30. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Short off the stiff arm and picked up a pretty good gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.